Hello, 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 and welcome to the stream. It's me, Word Girl. I am here, and I am late, yes I know. But I should be around for about an hour and a half, give or take. And I would say take, because I have to get off before. I have to get off before the hour and a half. Wait, not an hour and a half. 2 hours. Yes, 2 hours is good. I'll probably be around for about 2 hours. Alright, so what should I do today? Let's do sprints. Probably. For now, at least. And you know what? I know I had put these timers on always on top. That's the problem. I'm not gonna put them on always on top so that I can be able to oopsies. Sorry. I put you guys on the wrong screen. Sorry. Alright, so anyways. We are going to be sprinting in the Discord, in the Cinder Track channel, okay. So let's do, how about 20s instead of 30s? 20s, 5s, 20s, 5s. All right. Twenty minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Let's minimize this one. Oh, that's inconsistent. Let's bring that back. I don't like it being hidden. I just want this to be like over. But it will reset when it's time. Never mind. Okay. Let's work on the stuff. They keep saying my videos have the song in them that they don't. They do not have the song in them. Okay, I'm gonna join same words. Uh-oh. Alright, so it looks like, this thing is gonna be over in a bit. Moon of the Sea is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How are you? My feet are very upset with me. Oh no, what happened? I went to Elfia this weekend and basically danced nonstop for 3 days. Oh wow, that sounds fun. I hope you had a good time. Sorry that your feet hurt, but hopefully you had a good time. Elfia is like a combo between a Ren Fair and a Comic-Con and Music Fest, but more all in one. Yep, I could kind of gather that from the names. That sounds cool. And then you said you were dancing 3 days straight, so that's interesting. But yeah, that sounds very awesome. I'm sure you had a costume, probably? Some of you guys are about to be in an ad. If you are in an ad, exclamation point ad, so let me know. Exclamation point back to let me know that you are back. We have 5:30 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. I took care of some stuff in the server for my sprint. Yee, I had 3. Maid Marion from Robin Hood, Alice from Alice in Wonderland, and an original character, Elf. Nice! I hope that you had a great time. That sounds pretty cool. But yeah, hopefully you're able to put up your feet and rest after all that excitement. I really did, and I finally can after having to work yesterday. Oh wow. Alright, well, I hope you are able to make the most of this day if you don't have to work today. But yeah, that could be a lot. Alright, you guys should be back from the ads. If you're back, welcome back. We've got 55 seconds left on the clock for all you sprinters out there. And I have like 1 hour left for this interactive story that looks like it is shaping up to be a tie again. So I'm gonna announce something. Time's up. How did you guys do? Let me know in the chat. Okay, stream bot is in the chat to let you know that if you do donate while I'm live, fun things can happen. We have about 2 minutes and 43 seconds left on that sprinting clock. I'm just gonna stretch. Now that I've taken care of the server dailies for now, I know in about an hour I'm gonna have to write the rest of that choose your own adventure thing. But for now, I can work back on my in-world guide. One 116. All right. Good stretch. Be sure to stretch those fingers. Roll those wrists, roll those shoulders, roll the neck. Stretch. I'm stretching like this because that helps as well. All right. And we're about to get back into the next sprint. 20 minutes are going to be on that clock. There we go. Dream! Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream, Dream. How are you? I'm alright. Sending love and hugs.
Clicky, clicky.
Thank you to Dream Cartographer for the clicky clicky. That was one of those British ones. Yes. When it's just two words, it's kind of difficult to tell sometimes if you're not paying attention, but yes, he was like clicky clicky with that one. It didn't sound very accurate, but you know how Stuart is. Interesting definition of a British LOL. I feel that if I play it again, you will understand. Yours sounded more accurate. Ooh. goodness. Thank you so much for the someone laugh. That was very interesting timing. That was also funny because when I was typing, which was strange, but okay. Thank you for that. 3:29 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Okay. Pretty mean to make him laugh during the last song. Ooh, that was kind of accurate though. Depending. If you know, you know, right? We have 2:31 on the clock for all you sprinters out there.
Really? Is that the best thing you could think of?
Thank you for making someone say something. Hilarious. Dream says, now someone's being mean. The funny thing is, what I'm typing about... Stop sassing word he's ranting. Well, see, he's valid to be saying this because I'm typing. Okay, so... Yesterday I talked a bit about this. The next challenge on World Anvil is the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I was about to put out an update. For one, yesterday I talked about this. It was very weird. I was very surprised to see that my Cars RPG got shortlisted, and I really didn't think it would because I was not done with it. And in the article it says, sorry I wasn't able to finish this. I'll edit it after the thing. And I said, okay. Ando announced... Time's up. How did you guys do that sprint? I did way too much. Ando announced that the results of the shortlist have been released early. And I was like, oh, okay. So I can edit it now. And then I went to the page and I was literally the last listed shortlist. And I was like, what? That's weird. So yes, thank you. I appreciate the congratulations. I still feel like that's not... I guess I still feel very imposter syndrome. I was talking about this yesterday as well. I honestly feel weird about this because I'm like, it's not done. But anyway, I can't edit it. But the new challenge is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which is basically you create a guide to your world. A guide to your whole world or either a place in your world. But I was telling people yesterday, like, if you just make a guide like, hey, aliens, this is a guide to Earth. Maybe you can visit the Sydney Opera House. It's like, that's a little bit vague and broad. But you don't have to do that. You can make it a guide to a place in your world, like a certain city or a certain district or something like that. So the first thing I thought about, obviously, was Stuart, because he's always like very helpful when it comes to that. He knows too much also, obviously. And he does the updates for the patrons, but that's based on the fact that he has his own little, well, I will say he's kind of a little bit like an influencer in a way, in Will-O-Wisp, because he does post to channels and he tries to help like the newer sprouts kind of figure out where to go. So yesterday I was talking about how another person was saying they wanted to do like a college district guide, and I was like, that's kind of what I'm doing as well. But the problem here is I've just been drafting basic bare bones of what I want to do, and then it just traveled to a place that has nothing to do with a guide to the world. Like, Stuart starts talking about other stuff, and Commander would be a nice idea too, but he'd probably get too distracted. Yeah, that's the thing. Commander is going to be on here also. But also, a thing that I have planned is for Stuart to say to the sprouts, if you want somebody cool to talk to, you can go to Commander's office. But if you're going somewhere in a hurry, please avoid this guy, because he's too wordy. He keeps talking your ear off, and he's not going to let you go. So that's just a thing. Like, there's a lot of little, it's like a commentary type. I like when a character in the world is being opinionated and helping you and helping others in the world, but in that they are helping you figure out about the world. So it's gonna have hand-drawn maps from Stuart, like about where like bathrooms are and vending machines. Of course he's gonna be yapping about someone, but this is the problem. In the middle of me doing these things, it went to a point where it wasn't really him talking, but it's just me talking about like the overview of things. So then it started going into someone, and I was like, okay. And that's why when someone said, really? Is that the best thing you can think of? That was quite funny, because I guess he didn't like me talking about this. But yes, part of the thing that I was saying was the higher-ups and such already kind of knew more about someone, and he was infamous in that way. But I feel that, yes, the shade. I feel that Stuart was kind of responsible for making someone more famous in the realm of junior sprouts and other younger agents, because they know he's such a fan of him. Then they're able to like say, okay, who's this guy? Like I said, some people already knew about someone, because obviously teachers did use his missions, like, this is what you don't do. Some of them, at least. They would also use some of his missions of, this is something good he did. But I think Stuart's ultimate fandom of someone made it more of a big deal. At least in the area that he's in, and with the people that are kind of keeping track of him, following him, they understand, oh, the someone guy is actually a guy. TTG, hello, welcome to the stream. Happy time zone to you. How are you? We just started another sprint for 20 minutes. Alright, so that was like someone probably saying this has nothing to do with the guide. Can you just like stop talking about me? So yes, this document is now 17. Oh no, wait, do I have it open in 2 tabs? I'm scared now. If I have it open in 2 tabs and it saves this one, all of my work will be deleted. I am going to turn this one off because I'm scared now. Okay. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna make sure that this is the accurate one. Okay, I was about to say, did I close the wrong one? But I realized I put it here in the other place. Okay, I'm glad. It's good. Okay, good. Because I got scared because I was like, wait a second, it's open in 2 tabs. Okay, anyways, I think I'm good now. I got scared too, yeah. That's the thing. If you are on World Anvil, okay, for another thing is they have autosave. So sometimes if you have it open in 2 tabs, the same article, and then you type, that's literally 17. I had 1,717 words total in that document. Last night I did not have that much. Last night I had, let's see, I added 760 words just now. So all that stuff would have been gone because the thing is, in the tab that was up, I didn't write all that stuff. So if I click anything or type anything in that tab, it would auto save that tab, which means that the stuff I typed in the other tab would get deleted because it will scan and say, oh, it's not there. So yeah, I'm glad that I didn't close the wrong tab. I got scared for a second. Okay, anyways. And I was like, wait, where is it? But I forgot, this is a document template. So the document template has this thing where you can put actual contents of the document. And I guess I was typing in there, which became quickly not the actual contents. Because like I said, I started going on a tangent like Commander. So when I went to the page to see, okay, is everything here? I didn't see the thing. But that's because there's a little box in the corner that says, read the document. And when you click it, it shows all the actual contents. Which I'm gonna have to move that around because that is not the actual content of the document. I was at first drafting and they're like, okay, I'm gonna have some pictures in here, I'm gonna have this and that here. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is just an almost 2,000 word brainstorming document right now. Because I thought of a cool thing in my head, but I did not actually make it yet. And I still feel like my idea for it is going to be way more advanced, more intricate, and more fun and cool than what I will actually be able to do. Let's see, when does it end? When is the... Let's see. 13:50 on the clock for all these printers out there. I thought I put here, not always on top. Yep. because last time when I made it always on top, it made it where it was annoying and I had to keep moving the clocks. So now I changed that. Alright, so this is the Hitchhiker's Guide to Your World. And this one will be judged as well. Let's see. Shortlist compilation. So May 30th, that's the last Saturday this month. So that's in about a little under 3 weeks, because we're already into this week. So yeah, hopefully I have enough time, but I also said the same thing when it came to the Cars TTRPG. Okay. So, maybe that's enough brainstorming for now. I actually need to create images for this. Alright, so let's see. If we're gonna do an update, I need to make an update. Alright, I'm gonna leave this sprint because... Oh, I didn't even join. Okay. Join. 0 words. Hey, Dreams is... Oh, I forgot to mention, I started writing my novel again today. Yay! Congratulations. Here we go. What success?
Clickety clack clack clackety.
Thank you, Dream, for the clicky clicky. Dream says, haha, nice one. Yes, that's one of the ones that when he sent it, I said, sorry. It's supposed to be clicky clicky, but I like those clicky clackies. They really sound nice. But please do clicky clicky because that's what the request was. So he did it over, but I kept the clicky clacky ones too. Paul the Dude, what's up? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How are you? $5:30 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Oh, Dream says, LOL, I just noticed we're both wearing Will-O-Wisp shirts. Nice. Which one are you wearing? Mine is a quote shirt, though. Cool. Which quote? I can guess which quote, but I'm not sure. Now, yes, this, people keep asking, like, is that a new one? I'm like, no. But I guess people like how it looks, like the camp.
Whatever.
Yay, you're wearing the whatever shirt. That's so cool. I actually need one myself. In fact, I'm probably gonna get one for my sister, who is the one who plays Kay, because she wants one also. We just got the results to this interactive fiction, and I knew it was gonna be a tie. That's why I was thinking about it already. I just didn't start writing until it was official, but it's a tie again. This time it had nothing to do with you. Wait, it did. You did vote, technically. At first I was like, you didn't vote at all. But you did. So maybe you did that on purpose. But it's cool when there are ties, honestly. Wasn't me this time, says Dream. Okay, good. Get a normal vote. Nice. Well, it tied anyway, but ties are still fun, so we'll see what happens in this tie. Uh-oh. We only have 1 minute and 48 seconds left. I'm probably gonna start this after this rest in the new sprint. By the way though, if you don't know, there are double the votes today for the People's Artist Award, and Josiah Source is in the running, so if you would like to vote, please do. It will be very appreciated. I did make an announcement about that as well. And yes, it is limited time, 2 times votes. 2 times the votes today. Some of you guys are about to be in an ad though. If you are in an ad, exclamation point ad to let me know, exclamation point back to let me know that you're back. When you are back, we will probably be starting the resting. Which I am starting early because I'm kind of done with this draft of this update that I was trying to do. I'm probably not going to be able to post this update until like noon. But I want to make sure that I kind of do it early, hopefully. Oh, Ping is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Time's up. How did you guys do that sprint? Let me know in the chat. I did 2:55 that time, so we are gonna rest. And we're in an ad. Becky, is that your spy name, Morty? I don't know if you're in an ad. Ping is not in an ad because Ping is subscribed. But Ping is not talking about a spy name. That is the name of the secret identity of Word Girl, who is the PBS Kids superhero show that my name is based on. And Ping always asks me to do a Word Girl impression. So that is what Ping is talking about. I need to try to do it. But yes, it's her name, but maybe that's a secret identity leak. Yes, Becky Botsford is the name of Word Girl. Word Girl's secret identity. The funny thing is, by my request, okay, so there's this blogger who does a weird, fun thing of watching the season finale or the series finale. I think their blog is called The Series Finale. So basically, they watch the series finale of a show that they never knew, they never watched at all, with no context, and they try to rate the episodes based on just only that contained episode. If there are missing links, if there's like, what, this doesn't make sense. So the thing is, I had asked them to, yes, that is an interesting strategy. I'm going to find them and share, but I had asked them to do Word Girl, and they were like, I don't have that in my country. Like, okay. But they finally found it somewhere, and they were able to watch the last episode. So it was so funny that one of the things that happened there was they said Violet called Becky Bob for a strange reason, just in the middle of nowhere, just calling Becky Bob. And I'm like, that's... I guess they didn't realize that the monkey was called Bob, but basically, this was the last episode, obviously, so Violet was annoyed at Becky. So, she said, and I didn't even watch it recently, but I can imagine she said, Bob, and then didn't say Becky, like when they walked in, and says, hi Bob, or something, and then say, Becky, like that. So that's what I can imagine Violet doing. I can kind of do a Violet impression a little bit sometimes. So then they were like, why did Violet just call her Bob? I'm like, that wasn't it. I think that Violet was probably trying to be petty by addressing Bob first and not addressing Becky. And then they were like, oh, that makes sense. I don't sound hippie enough for Violet. Yes, okay. So here is the link. Please do check them out. They are on Substack. It's a pretty interesting premise. I've given the link to the actual Word Girl one that they did if you want to read that one. But they do all kinds of shows. Dream says, I can never make myself read those posts, too allergic to spoilers, and so also sad the end forever feels. Yes, understandable. You don't have to read it. That's fine. But it is interesting. So I was like, this is pretty cool. But anyways, I can sound like Violet if I try to actually talk, because I just said one word, like Bob. I didn't like Violet at first, but she grew on me. Yes, some people think Violet is really annoying. She's like, she talks very light and gentle, and she's always talking like this. And those harp sounds are very much in line with Violet's vibe. There's 20 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. I remember the one where she was the framer. And she also, there was an episode where she kept saying chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum, so much. It was very funny. I still can't do a Violet impression as much as I can do the Becky impression, but it's time for a Becky impression. Tell me something to say, because sometimes I can't do it unless I actually, like, say something. Define a word, of course. Alright, I really want to watch Word Girl someday. Yeah, it's a really funny show. And I wonder what word to define. My allergies are also being annoying. And I don't know if you can hear, but neighbors are cutting grass, which is annoying. That show is charming and adorable. Yes. Alright, I'm going to define the word charming. If something is charming, that means it's very nice and pleasant, and it gives you a warm feeling inside. Well, that's kind of what it means. Let's see. Adorable. If something is adorable, that means that it looks really, really cute. Like my sidekick, Captain Huggy Face. He's really adorable, but he will probably get annoyed if you say he is, because he's trying to be very fierce. Gotta use an example. Yes, I tried to use the adorable example. You looked so sus about yourself. Yes, she defined in an example. With the first definition. What, charming? Yes. Was that not a good example about Captain Huggy Face? Let's see. I have a better example of adorable. If something is adorable, that means that it looks really cute. Like this dog. It's very adorable and squishy. I didn't give an example of charming. Yes. Yes. If something is charming, that means that it, I'm trying to do a word girl definition where I say the word in a simple way and able to segue into the example. Dog is they are being stretched like the pizza dough. Ah! Yes, that's what I was saying, like Prince Charming. I was trying to segue into that, but then I didn't want to. I'm trying to say the it's a very weird word to do without practicing first. Like thinking about what the word charming means and then segueing into the definition. I mean, the example. All right, let's try again. If something is charming, if a person is charming, that means that they are very see, it's like I'm trying to do the simple kid word girl definition. Like, it's that they have like an influence on you, but like in a slick way sometimes. But it can also not be slick. It could just be like charming and actually like with a no bad intention. Mowing the lawn while trying to define charming is not charming, yes. You know you have someone else with right there. I guess I could. I mean, if someone is charming, that means that they are, okay, scrap the word charming. I can't define charming without practicing and rehearsing first in Word Girl's simple definitions, unfortunately. Yes, I have failed. I need a different word. The thing is, look, Word Girl is one of my favorite shows, but clearly the definitions of Word Girl gave. You're just hiding your identity because I'm on to you. No, I'm not. What are you talking about? I'm not Word Girl. Okay, something easier like no. Anti-establishmentarianism. That's hilarious. But yeah, what I was saying was Word Girl will define words, even if the words have more than one definition. And even if the words have a more complex definition. The premise about the Word Girl show was that she will, within this song, and I will tell you, this is a Word Girl definition song that everybody who knows the show will hear in their head, which I cannot sing because it is just like one of those thoughtful, slow little songs that kind of sound like an epiphany. And between that song playing, she has to be able to give the whole definition and the example, and then the villain says, "Oh," and realizes what the word means from just that, which takes a lot of actual scripting because some of words can't just be defined that quick. And even if you do define them that quick, the person who doesn't know the word might still be confused and ask another question, which rarely happened with Word Girl. But clearly it's because they're trying to teach you guys vocabulary. That's basically what the show is about. Okay, a day time team lead at work looks like the "is this the police station" guy. Yes. Took me too long to realize why the butcher butchered words. That's hilarious. But no, I didn't look up the spelling first. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that was probably correct. Anyways, but did you guys see the one? I mean, not you guys. I'm sure Ping did. The butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker episode was hilarious. Yeah, that show was funny. It just has so many inside jokes. So many funny things. It's just like, yeah. Yep, that's all you can say about it. Yes, it is well written. And it just, yeah, it's so fun. But yeah, it was one of my favorite shows. The music was fun. The characters are fun. And I love words too. Also, hot take, Scoops and Becky have no romance chemistry. By the way, does that stretchy dog have a name? Not yet. People can !pet to adopt pets. There's so many pets over here that I have that nobody has adopted yet. Also, oh yes, of course, a unicorn. Word Girl loves unicorns. There's a unicorn over here as well. There's so many animals over here. There's a monkey here as well. So yeah. I know I had wanted to take a picture of all of the animals that I have and then put them on that site, because that site does not show all the animals. That site just shows a pile of some of the animals that I had, and I think they're mostly Valentine's themed. But yes, if you do get a pet and you tell me what kind of pet you want, then I will see if we have it. If not, I'll just try to show you as many as I can. Like, there's this rabbit. There's even this penguin, which is from Christmas, but if you want a penguin, you can. Penguins exist all year round. They don't only exist during Christmas. These are the ones that are already created. But yes, your cat also, Dream, is very squishy. And this cat, I believe, is named Bon Bon? Yes. Bon Bon, the squishy cat. An orange cat. When I saw this orange cat at the store, I was like, Dream always wanted an orange cat, but we never had one. So I had found this one on Amazon, which is a little one. Appropriately named Summer because of the sunglasses. But then when I saw this big squishy orange cat, I was like, okay, I'm getting this for Dream. Then we also have some bears. These are from I'm Watching People and King Swaggas. And then we have some bunnies. This one's from Dream. This one's from Warrior of the Wind. And then we have this other one named Devin, the little cat, little gray cat. So yeah, those are all the pets that have been purchased and claimed already. All the pets that have been adopted. And if you would like to adopt a pet, you can. At that link that Handsome Cross is thrown into the chat. But I always have lots of little pets. Also, we have the little keychain pets. Where's the keychain pets? Here we go, I think. Yep. So we have a lot like this. Keychain pets. If you get these, they can just like hang up on little things and be hanging up there. What is a junior sprout? Yes. So that is my merch. Junior sprout is what I was talking about earlier. I don't think you were here though. So basically, at my spy agency that I'm ranting about, there are kid trainees who are usually teens who kind of go to a summer camp type thing when they actually are training to be spies. And that is called a junior sprout. So this is Will-O-Wisp Introductory Intern Junior Sprout. If you'd like to check out more merch, there is cool merch at the link as well. But yes, it is, let's see. Hey, it's a new shop sale from Dream Cartographer, which I think means the Dream has adopted a pet. Thank you so much for that, and I think I know what pet you want. Alright, what name do you want the pet? I'm thinking it's this one. I'd like to name the dog Pizza. Yeah, it does look like a pizza. You're right. When I was like kneading the dough, and it has red on it, and it's brown. That's like a pizza dog. Yay! We've got a new pet added to the roster. Or should I say pizza? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna have to count how many A's you put right there, and I'm going to name that dog that, and I have to say the name that, like that every time. I can't even reach my pen. Okay, okay, here we go. From Dream Cartographer. And this is, I don't know if they all fit. P-I-Z-Z. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. Thank you, Dream, for the doggo. It's so squishy and round. It is pizza. Pizza's the perfect name for this. Thank you. Okay.
Cool.
Even someone had to laugh at that. Alrighty. The sprint is almost over. I'm gonna probably have to head out because I'm gonna have to start a thing in about 40 minutes. So I want to make sure that I'm able to raid and get settled out before I start the other thing. But we're gonna finish the sprint. Let's see how much of the story I can write in 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Of tied results of investigating the creature and approaching the skeptical Akina. let's see. Akanina, sorry. I totally mispronounced my own character's name. During these sprints, I worked on some character stuff for Joy. Nice. Time's up. How did you guys do that sprint? I didn't even join. Alright, how many words is this? I'll just say. Michael Java! Pleasant day, writing peeps. Hello and welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, I'm probably about to raid out soon. We were doing some sprints and we were chatting about shows. But yeah, we were chatting about a lot of stuff. We were chatting about pets. We were chatting about Word Girl. And we got some stuff done. So, no worries. I am sick of it. God is good. God. Tons of stuff to do today. I'll be lurking while I'm working. Aw. Well, I'm so sorry that you were sick. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way. I hope that you feel better soon. Being sick is not fun. Peng says, yes, praying for you right away. Me too. Dream says, thanks so much for stream. Thank you as well. Much love. Thank you. So we're just gonna see who we're gonna raid. And then, I am gonna try to basically trying to get ready to do the thing that I need to do. So I need to bye Becky. Bye. Alright, so let's see who we have. I thought that I saw Ukulele, but I think Ukulele probably ended the stream by now. I do see some other writers. Talon is up. Talon Art, though. Ooh, we also have... Oh, they're playing a game. Okay, so let's Go to Telenart though, who is another writing streamer. It looks like a calm co-working time here. So, if you're still working on things, you can feel free to hang out in Telen's chat. Telen even has a little task thing where you can put your task that you're working on and that you completed it and stuff like that. I still don't have one of those, but usually streamers have those. Usually co-working streamers do. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for the fun conversations and the lurking and the working. I pray that you all have a blessed and happy time zone and that you all feel better soon. Sending prayers of love and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks to those who are subscribed as well. Thanks to those who donated as well. Thank you for that pet. Oopsies. Yeah. I'm gonna bring out the pizza dog while we are waiting. Bye. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys so much. Hopefully I will be live again soon. Hopefully. So we will see when. But in the meantime, God bless, much success. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I appreciate you all. And I pray that you guys have a blessed time zone. Bye.